I'm so sorry, I don't mean to sit on the kitty cat. My cat's in behind the chair. So we're back to looking at episodes of Battlestar Galactica. The episodes Collaborators, Players, and Torn. This is the first indicate in episode that, talk about a survivor count. So basically what happened in this episode was they tried to say, okay, who were all the people that were involved in trying to figure, okay, because previously they talked about, the list of people that were going to be executed in the episode Lay Down Your Burdens, in which they tried to figure out, okay, we need to get people off, we need to get people back on the Galactica and all that. So basically there is a group of characters that are all trying to say, okay, we judge you, you are guilty and all that. And I really think I thought the episode was really good. I can understand what they were totally doing in that, yes, the ones that were in a way helping the Cyclons, yes, those were the bad guys. But at the same time, I can also understand, the metaphors that they were trying to do. In a way, a judge, jury, executioner, anyone that was, involved. Yes, there's, one guy that was, thrown out of the airlock, and that, he just, basically, he was, helping them because he was basically a soldier for the Cyclons, but he didn't really know, hey, he just thought, hey, well, this is better than being under them, so he just thought, well, yeah. And at the same time, the group that are on it, Ty, Terrell, Sam, and even at one point, Starbuck, Kara, basically they're all just having, their own, it seems like they have their own little vendettas.
It was a yellow dog bowl. It was a signal. It meant there was a message in the garbage dump. Turn it over. It was a signal. It meant there was a message at the garbage dump.
Oh, that was you. What are you doing?
Chief.
There was a yellow dog bowl. I used it. We're wondering who the source was, Colonel. There's no other way he could have known.
And that, yes, there were so many that were, women, children that were on the list, that they suddenly go, they're willing to go after anyone that they think was this person involved, and there's also moments okay, when it comes to, Tom Zarek and all them, they're basically saying, okay, if we need to have, a trial, and Tom Zarek goes, saying, okay, Rosalind, you want to be president then? If you make me vice VP, we can make that happen. And, yeah, I thought, all the little ideas that they were trying to do were pretty good. And, yeah, I still feel yes, Baltar, yes, he was the one that was president, he had the authorization and all that, and yes, he is the one that was a little bit guilty in the fact that, he authorized it, but at the same time, he literally has a gun against his head, so, what could he have done? Could he have just, said, screw you? No? I don't think so, because they needed it to actually be signed, because they can't just, have, say, okay, Gata, sign it. Because Gata is also being judged, even though he tells him, hey, I gave you all the information that you needed to get off this rock. But this episode was pretty good. Let's look at episode Torn. In this episode, basically it tells the story of the Cyclons, in which they believed hybrids to be speaking for the one true God, and in a way they have Baltar go to a ship to just try to like say, hey, because there is a disease going on that affects the Cyclons, and because basically the Cyclons that are basically this humongous group that are, like, saying, like, an order in a way. Basically they're having Baltar do things because, well, Baltar is basically just being used in a way. And
location. Honestly, I spent hours, days, weeks, months, and months on a map that Adama and Roslin found on Kobol. And I correlated that with our astrometric observations. I doubt anyone here can make the same claim.
We'll get back to you.
What do you care about finding Earth?
Because we're looking for it.
You are.
Yes, we've decided that Earth's going to be our new home.
And at the same time, I gotta say, what I thought the acting from it was pretty good. I will say at times, when it comes to the character, like, the character of number 3 played by Lucy Lawless, I kept like say, give me more! Like, you know, when it comes to, like, say, give me more, emotional, like, then again, there is a moment where she slams her fist on the table, then again, that was actually, no, that was sticks, I believe. And also in this, like, say, episode, we do have some moments in which Kara is just spiraling in that she's still angry at the world. Well, then again, she was stuck and held hostage, so, Adonis is basically just having to, like, have a sit-down talk with her, and, Saul.
Poison the crew? You've already done that, Saul. Both of you.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for an apology, it isn't gonna happen.
You were like a daughter to me once. No more. You're a malcontent and a cancer. And I won't have you on my ship.
And that Saul is basically going through a stupor, and that, yes, he was going through since he lost his wife as well, and at the same time he's still coming to grips of her working with them. So yeah, he's just still stuck in, like, a depressive state. So I gotta say, both these episodes were pretty good. They were both fairly entertaining. They both had some good metaphors, some good dramatic bites when it comes to things for the stories they were wanting to tell. So overall, 2 thumbs up.